Joined now by our business reporter, Ntokozo Khumalo. Ntokozo, good evening. The ANC's 55th National Conference adopted several resolutions geared at reviving and transforming the economy. The President making big promises to root out corruption, stop load shedding and alleviate poverty. Ntokozo, let's help us unpack how all of this has been received by the business sector. What does the business community have to say on the ANC's promise to revive and transform the economy?
Good afternoon again, Stephen. Indeed, the ANC Commission on Economic Transformation made quite a few resolutions, including restructuring Eskom's unsustainable debt as a matter of priority in order to overcome rolling blackouts. And just for a little bit more on how the business sector is dissecting the resolutions made, I'm now joined by Adv Mtho Xulu, who is the president of the South African Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ntokozo. Thank you for having us.
Now, in his speech over the weekend, President Cyril Ramaphosa said the ANC acknowledges that it is an important moment or of fundamental consequences in the life of our nation. What exactly does this mean to the business community, and does the ANC acknowledging that we are here with its resolution give a glimmer of hope that we might start moving in the right direction?
Yeah, well, look, I think what the President was really acknowledging is that they, as the ANC, are in a do-or-die situation with South Africans, and if they do not fast-track some of the promises that they've made, they will not be part of the life of this nation for a very long time. From their resolutions, the business community actually has somewhat internalized what they've done, because it has been a very steady type of position that they've made coming from the policy conference and the national conference. So these resolutions are really just a reconfirmation of things that the ANC has been saying for some time, and what we are hoping for now is that maybe there will be more better systems to implement the resolutions.
Now, fixing the issue of load shedding is, I think, an issue that all South Africans once dealt with. Aside from that, what else stood out for you when it comes to the resolutions that have been made?
As mentioned now, the business community knows exactly what the ANC has said. There's nothing new that the ANC has said actually around about now. I think what we would have expected more, and we are hoping to engage them more on, is how they'll be able to build systems to implement these resolutions, because they are taken as if the ANC is a bystander to the life of South Africans. On all the issues that they are raising, they are highlighting what we already know, and most of it lifted from their older documents. What we are hoping to build from these resolutions, being the new NEC, is for them to understand the deeper role that they have and how they build systems to be able to turn around all the issues that they've raised in the resolutions. So it's not so much about new ideas, but we are hoping that the new leadership will rise to the occasion and be more systematic about how they implement the resolutions.
Now, radical economic transformation seems to be making a comeback, obviously with the ANC saying they will make some tweaks and changes there, changed what hasn't worked and focus more on what might work. Do you think this will help the revival and transformation agenda?
Yeah, well, look, I think on the positive side, the ANC has reaffirmed the fact that we need to build an inclusive economy that looks beyond race and gender. So hopefully the transformation will be looked at in a positive light, that radical economic transformation must be in a way that also redefines and promotes and grows the economy. So, because over the past few years, the term itself was weaponized internally in the organization. But we are hoping that their understanding now of economic transformation talks about how do we re-gear and reposition and restructure this economy. So it goes beyond race and gender, but also talks about innovation, system, competitiveness, and a number of other elements that we need to be a driving economy. So it's good that it's on the agenda. It is their concept, but we as a business community are hoping that the economic transformation that they're talking about is also about the repurposing, redefining, and collaborating the economy for international competitiveness.
Adv Xulu, unfortunately, that's all the time we have this afternoon. We're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much for your insights. And of course, that was Adv Mtho Xulu, who's the president at the South African Chamber of Commerce and Industry.